संस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा,
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा, ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
शील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी,
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी, वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे,
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे, परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ जय गीता माँ।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः।
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः।
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
एवं सततयुक्ता ये
एवं सततयुक्ता ये
भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते
भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते
ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तम्
ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तम्
तेषां के योगवित्तमाः।
तेषां के योगवित्तमाः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मान्
मय्यावेश्य मनो ये माम्
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
श्रद्धया परयोपेताः
श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्
ते मे युक्ततमा मताः।
ते मे युक्ततमा मताः।
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम्
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम्
अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते
अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते
सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च
सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च
कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्
कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम्
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम्
सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः
सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः
ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव
ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव
सर्वभूतहिते रताः।
सर्वभूतहिते रताः।
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम्
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम्
अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्
अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्
अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम्
अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम्
देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
अनन्येनैव योगेन
अनन्येनैव योगेन
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ
भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ
मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्
मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व
मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय
मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय।
श्री गुरुचरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउर रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संभारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव
सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्म संस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
Yes, Jai Shri Krishna to all our sadhakas. Shri Krishna Vande Jagadguru. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Geetam. Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva. There is only one scripture, the song of son of Devaki, and there is only one God, the son of Devaki. A warm welcome to all the sadhakas who have joined Gita Parivar to master the Srimad Bhagavad Gita through proper pronunciation and intonation. We are indeed privileged to be a part of this divine family established by our Parama Pujya Swamiji Acharya Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj. Learning to recite the shlokas will inevitably expose us to the grammatical aspects of Samskrita language. Though the grammar itself is a vast field, focusing on the rules most relevant to the Gita shlokas will significantly and directly boost our recitation skills. Today we are having the level 1 grammar session, which focuses on Samskrita Varnamala, short and long sounds, Anuswara, Visarga, Mahaprana, Alpaprana, and Aghata aspects. So let us start the session with the prayer and seek the blessings of the Almighty. Let us all do the prayer, hands in prayer position. Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsachanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnau Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnau Vande Jagadgurum. Just a request before we get going, since we are all connected through the internet, there might be some technical issues. If you face any of these challenges during the session, please try one of these steps. If you're not getting any sound, you try to plug in the headphones or increase the volume of your mobile or computer. Chat box, if the chat box is blinking continuously, you can tap the bell icon at the top right corner to mute the notifications. If the voice is breaking or cutting, check the internet connection. If possible, you can switch to Wi-Fi instead of the mobile data. If the screen is not visible, you can click on the start video in the Zoom. And if the screen is blurry, again, it could be because of the slow internet speed. You can try switching the network. If the Zoom suddenly closes, you can rejoin using the meeting link. If the Zoom keeps disconnecting, you can always switch to YouTube live stream. And an announcement before we get started, the celebration of Gita Jayanti, which is held annually on the Shukla Ekadashi of Margashira Masa, is being marked by Gita Parivar with a special Divine Mahotsava from November 15th to December 31st. In fact, the Arambhotsava was held yesterday on the auspicious day of Utpanna Ekadashi with Sampurna Parayana, both in the morning and in the night. We can join the festivities by hosting local events in our geographical area, such as a Gita Parayan or Shobha Yatra, quiz, painting. There are many events which we can actually organize in our area by logging them on the official online portal, gitajayanti.com. Also, you can plan on being part of the Gita Parivar's online Gita Parayanas as well. Now, let us proceed to the most highly anticipated segment of our session. Our speaker for the day is Gita Pravina, Gita Vrati, and Advaita Vedanta Acharya, respected Kavita Varmaji Didi. She is a distinguished scholar and a devoted principal of Parama Pujya Swami Guru Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj, and Didiji has been associated with Gita Parivar since childhood. She is the recipient of gold medal for her outstanding academic achievement in Advaita Vedanta from Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapitha in Kochi. She is currently pursuing PhD from University of Lucknow. Kavitaji Didi had accomplished the Gita Vichakshana, which is actually reciting the shloka from the Gita, just if you mention the adhyaya number and the shloka number, that too at a very young age. This means she not only knows the complete Gita by heart, but she can recite the shloka just if you mention the numbers. Didiji, having imbibed great leadership qualities, that too from a very young age, she plays a very vital role in the Learn Gita program as one of the program coordinators, leading the Vivechan, group coordinator, and batch coordinator teams. Kavitaji Didi, we would be grateful if you could guide us through the Samskrita Vyakarana concepts required to ensure that we are reciting the Gita shlokas accurately. Jai Shri Krishna Didiji.
Jai Shri Krishna everyone. Let's begin with the prayer. Sada Shiva Samarambham Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. Welcome in level 1 grammar class. So as we are learning Bhagavad Gita 12th chapter, 15th chapter, now it's 12th and 15th chapter in level 1. Later we will learn all 18 chapters in Learn Gita program. So when we are learning Sanskrit Gita with the grammar's rule, like we have some rules we are following in our classes, like rule of Anuswara, Aghar, and also Visarga. And we have some differences between sounds, like here this sound should be like this, and the sa, sha, sha, different types of sha. So all these small things we will be seeing in this in this session. So the session is all about the Gita grammar part. So we have 18 chapters and 700 shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. And for these 700 shlokas, whatever grammar rules are required, so those rules we will be learning in these classes. So first in level 1, we will be seeing small things only. In level 2 grammar class, we will have little more rules. In level 3 and level 4 also we have grammar classes. So we will go one by one. So first, let's begin with the level 1 grammar class. So if you will learn level 1 grammar class, it is sufficient to learn all 18 chapters without having any doubt. So if you learn completely with good concentration. So let me share my slide. It's Gita grammar class. So first we have to begin with the Varnamala. So as we learn Hindi, English or any other language, first we begin with the Varnamala always. So alphabets. So what are the Varnamalas or alphabets are in Sanskrit? So first we have this alphabets. We have divided these alphabets into two parts. One is vowel and another is consonant. Now vowels and consonants. So you have vowels like a, I, U, Ri, A, I, O, Au. These are your vowels. Now vowels are also divided into two parts. One is short vowels and another is long vowels. So short vowels are like a, I, U, Ri. Long vowels are I, and then I, U, Ri, A, I, U, Ri, I, O, Au. These are long vowels. Now, how to define which is short and which is long vowel? Then you have these some symbols. You can see these some symbols. Also, we have concept like time. So when you have shana or kala, in Sanskrit we say kala or shana. So if it takes one kala or one shana to pronounce the letter, that is short vowel. And if it takes two kala or two shana to pronounce the letter, that is long vowel. So when you say it takes little time. But if you say it takes more time. I, U, Ri. So these are the I, U, Ri. So we have two variations for these vowels, A, I, U, Ri. One is short, another is long. Now what about A, I, O, Au? So for A, I, O, Au, we don't have variations. These are already Sanyukta Akshar, means O, Au. Like see the Au. Au is made up of A and U. So it is always already having two vowels together. That's why we are not having short form of these four vowels. So these are available only in long vowel, long form. So these are short vowels and then long vowels. Now we have consonants. So vowel and consonant. Now what are these consonants? So we have 25 consonants here. And 25 consonants we have divided into 5 parts, or we have divided into 5 groups. So one is ka group, gutturals. So ka varga, cha varga, ta varga, and pa varga. So why we are giving this ka, cha, ta, tha, pa as the varga? Because it comes in the beginning. That is the reason. Only that is the reason. So ka, cha, ta, ta, pa. These are 5 vargas. Now, how to divide into 5 vargas? What is the thought behind this division? So the reason is, or the logic is, we have a specific pronunciation place in our mouth for each varnas. So let's say if you want to pronounce any ka varga letter. So like we have ka, kha, ga, gha, So these 5 letters we have in ka varga. So if you want to pronounce any of these letters, so your tongue will touch your kantha. Your tongue will not touch actually. You have some vibrations in your kantha. Kantha means this throat. So just do one exercise. You just put your hand on your throat and pronounce this ka varga. Ka, kha, ga, gha, nga. So same vibration while pronouncing each letter of this group. You will have same vibration in your throat. Ka, kha, ga, gha, nga. So this throat will have some vibration. That means this ka varga letters are coming or are produced by your throat. So we have collected these 5 letters into one group, that is ka varga. Then we have cha varga. So in cha varga you have cha, cha, ja, jha, cha, cha. Now what is the place for these 5 letters? So when you pronounce cha varga letters, cha, cha, ja, jha, nya, your tongue touches your talu. Talu is the roof of your mouth, the plain part above side of your mouth. So it is called talu. So cha, cha, ja, jha is going to your talu. It is touching your talu. So that is called cha varga. So we have collected these 5 letters into one group. Cha, cha, ja, jha. Then we have ta varga. What is ta varga? So ta, tha, da, dhana. Ta, tha, da, dhana. These are ta varga letters. So for pronouncing these ta varga letters, you have to touch your murdha with your tongue. So when you pronounce ta varga letters, your tongue goes to your murdha. Now where is the murdha? So above side only, before the talu and after, next to your teeth, above side. That is murdha. So when you pronounce these ta varga letters, how we pronounced ta, tha, da, dha, na. You can just practice it and see your tongue is touching your murdha. Ta, tha, da, dha, na. And the scientific thing is like it's very good. Like we can recognize, even we don't know which letter belongs to which varga. But if we can observe properly, we can tell without knowing that which letter belongs to which varga. We don't know even, but we can tell. How? Because of the observation. If our tongue is touching the particular place, so we can say that this letter is produced from this place. So that means if letter comes to this group or belongs to this group. So that is ta varga now. Now the fourth is ta varga. Ta. So ta letters ta, tha, da, dha, na. Our tongue touches our teeth. Ta, tha, da, dha, na. So our tongue touches our teeth. These are ta varga letters. Now we have pa varga letters. So pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Both the lips above and both the lips will touch each other and will produce the sound of pa varga. Pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. So these are the consonants divided according to their places, produce like from where we produce these letters. And then the 5th letter of each group is called nasal consonant, anunasika or nasal consonant, anunasik vyanjan or nasal consonant. Why? Because the 5th letter is little special. So whenever you have anuswara, we will see what is anuswara and how the pronunciation of anuswara will change. So we will see later in next slides. So every time you have evam satata yukta ye bhaktas tvam paryupasate, like evam satata. So evam anuswara sound is changing. Then sarvatra gamachintyancha, sarvatra gamachintyancha, chintyam. We don't say chintyamcha but chintyancha. Why? Because of the difference between these nasal consonants. So how to pronounce letters and how to pronounce Anunasika, we will see according to these. Just remember these 5 elements or the 5 letters of each group, which comes in the end of this group. So first we will see like short and long. Like Varnamalas, when you pronounce Varnamalas, I told that there are 2, we have divided into 2 parts, Swara and Vyanjan, or vowels and consonants. Now what is the basic difference between vowels and consonants? So there are many differences, but the thing is, vowels are independent and consonant sound is dependent of vowel sound. So if you want to pronounce any vowel, you can without helping any consonant, anything, you can just say e, oo. So separately you are able to recite, or you are able to say these vowels, but you can't utter consonants without the help of vowel. Let's say you want to say g or k or gha, any, or ra, da, pa, pha, ba, any consonant. So if you want to say pa, that means you are not saying only pa, but a. Small a is always connected or added to this consonant letter. So if you have this ka varga, that means ka plus a. So small a is already there. Without the help of vowel, you cannot utter the sound of consonant. You can say in your mind, like if you have no a here in ka and you want to say ka, it will be like, you want to say, but the sound will not come. Half ka you can't say. So that is pure consonant, not half ka actually. That is pure consonant, but we say half ka or adha ka. But because why it is called half ka? Because you can't pronounce it without the help of any vowel. So it is not necessary that every time you have a, but sometimes you have e, u. So that's what here it is shown. Like sometimes you have a small a, it becomes ka. If you have long a, then it will become ka. If you have e, it will become ki. If you have dirgha e, long e, then you have to say ki, or you have u, hu, and for u you have to say ku. Similarly, ta, ta, ti, tu, then kr, kri, ke, kai, ko, kau. Without these vowels, you cannot pronounce ka, pure form of consonant, or ta, ka, any pure form of consonant you cannot utter. Now the second thing comes the anuswara. So vowels are independent and consonants are dependent on vowel sound. Vowels are 2 types: short vowel, long vowel. Consonants are having 5 groups. Anuswara. So now what is anuswara? So every time in Devanagari Lipi, above the letters you have a dot. That dot is called anuswara. Here you can see Gita padhe, padhaye, जीवन में लाएं. So Gita padhe, padhaye, जीवन में लाएं. So here padhe, you can see the dot on padhe. That is called anuswara. This is the Hindi, so we don't pronounce in that way. But in Sanskrit, this anuswara sound will be different. So like it is in English or in Roman script, we show this anuswara as M, and below the M there is dot. So that is called anuswara. Anuswara is also required a vowel. So anuswara always come after the consonant. So it is not possible to put anuswara only on consonant or only on vowel. Both vowel and consonants, when these two come together, then only we can put some anuswara. So like we have k. If only k is there, then you cannot put anuswara. You have to add one vowel. K, ka. Then Anuswara kam, kam, kim, kim, kum, whom, krim, cream, came, kind, comb, cow. So the basic pronunciation will come, the sound will come from the consonant ka, 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 kam, ki, came, kaim, but little variations will change according to swara, according to this vowel. So if you have a, it will become kam, a will become kam, u become kum, whom. So the basic pronunciation, the sound will be like ka only, but it will change little bit according to the wave will change according to the swara or according to the vowel. Then sound of Anuswara changes according to the last letter of each group. So now this is our rule for the Anuswara. So if you have Anuswara, like evam satata yukta ye bhakta swam paryupasate, or tataf padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha. We have so many Anuswaras used in the shlokas. Now how to change the sound of Anuswara? So first you have to remember these five groups: ka varga, cha varga, ta varga, ta varga, and pa varga. If after Anuswara you have Anuswara in the on the letter, above side the letter, and after Anuswara, if ka, kha, ga, gha comes, means any of these ka varga letters are coming after Anuswara. So Anuswara sound will be converted into, we will not say ma, but it will be converted into fifth letter of this varga group. What is the fifth letter for ka varga? This is nga, nga. So we have to change the Anuswara sound into nga if after Anuswara you have ka, kha, ga, gha. If Anuswara is followed by ka, kha, ga, gha, then the Anuswara sound will be like nga. Next, if Anuswara sound is followed by cha, cha, ja, jha, means after Anuswara, the letter or the letter comes cha, cha, ja, jha, or the word starts with cha, cha, ja, jha, then the Anuswara sound will be like nya. Sarvatra gama chinkyang cha, you can see chinkyang and then cha. Next, after Anuswara, next letter is cha. So the Anuswara sound, chinkyang, Anuswara sound will be converted into nya. Because cha varga is coming after Anuswara, what is the fifth letter for cha varga? That is nya. So nya will come after the Anuswara or in the place of Anuswara sound. Then if after Anuswara you have ta, tha, da, dha, then the sound of this na will come in the place of Anuswara. Your Anuswara sound will be like na, like kantha, kantha. So ka and then tha you have. Where is tha? So your tha is here. So which group it is? It is ta varga. So Anuswara sound will be converted into ta varga's fifth letter, that is rang. So kantha, we don't say kamtha, kantha. Similarly, if after Anuswara you have ta, tha, da, dha, na, then the Anuswara sound will be like na. If after Anuswara you have pa, pha, ba, bha, ma, then the Anuswara sound will be like ma, ma, Let's see some examples. Okay, these are special cases. We'll see later. First, we'll see some examples. So you have ye tu dharmyamritamidam yathoktam paryupasate, and this example also we'll see later. So first, like you have adhaschordhvam prasitastasya shakha, adhaschordhvam. Now use the C. This is the Anuswara, right? After Anuswara, prasritastasya shakha. Now pra starts with pa. Pa is coming after Anuswara. Now, if pa is coming after Anuswara, first what we have to see, what is the next letter? It is pa. Pa belongs to which group? So pa belongs to here, this group. Now, which group it is? Pa varga. So fifth letter of pa varga is ma. So the Anuswara sound will be like ma. So in the place of Anuswara, we have to put ma and we have to say adhashchordhvam prasritastasya shakha. This is the easy one. Now we'll see other examples. Sarva karma phalatyagam tatah kuruyatatmavan. Sarva karma phalatyagam, not tyagam, but tyagan. Why? After Anuswara, you have Anuswara. Next letter is ta. Next word starts with tataha, ta. Now ta belongs to which group? You have to find out. Ta, where is ta? This is the ta. Now fourth group, ta varga. What is the fifth letter of ta varga? It is na. So in the place of Anuswara, what should come? Na. Sarva karma phalatyagam tatah kuruyatatmavan. Na. So the Anuswara sound will be like na. Next example. Yada viniyatang chittam. Yada viniyatang. Now you have Anuswara and after Anuswara you have chittam. After Anuswara which letter is coming? Cha. Cha belongs to which group? So that is cha group. Cha is here. The fifth letter of cha group is so Anuswara sound will be like so you can see yada vinyatam Anuswara has changed into yada vinyatam chittam. Sorry. Then you have etan me samshayam Krishna. Etan me samshayam. Anuswara then Krishna. After Anuswara ka is coming. So ka belongs to which group? Ka belongs to first group. What is the fifth letter of ka? So the sound will be like yes. Etanni samshayam Krishna, not samshayam Krishna, but samshayam Krishna. So it has changed. Now the next thing is coming Visarga. First we will see some special cases as well. So these are 5 groups. If after Anuswara any of these group letter comes, then we have to change the sound of Anuswara according to that group, the fifth letter of that group. So if it is from Ka Varga, then Anga will come, Cha Varga, Nya will come, and like that for all the groups. Now what are the special cases? For Ya, La, Va. So if in the shloka, after Anuswara, you are having Ya, La, Va. Ya, La, Va. So the same Anunasika of Ya, La, Va will come after Anuswara. So like you have Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. Brahma Vidyayam. You have Anuswara, then Yoga Shastre. Next word is starting with Ya. So after Anuswara you have Ya. So if after Anuswara you have Ya, so Ya ka Anuswar. Ya Anuswar, Anunasik, sorry. Ya Anunasik will come and your sound will be like Brahma Vidya Yang, not Yam or Yan or anything. Yang, Ya Anunasik. Yang. This will come. Similarly, if you have Shraddha Van Labhate, Shraddha Van Labhate. After Van, you have La. La. After Anuswara, you have La. So what? La Anunasik will come. So what is the La Anunasik? So Shraddha Van Labhate. We don't say Shraddha Van Labhate or Shraddha Vam Labhate. Shraddha Van Labhate. La Anunasik will come. Similarly, if you have Va anywhere, then the Va Anunasika will come. Now this is the rule for Ya, La, Va. But we have special letters. Like how many special letters? So Ya, La, Va, then Sa, Sha, Sha, Ha, Ra. These are the special letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3. So total 8 special letters we are having. For Ya, La, Va, every time it will be Ya, La, Va, Anunasik. For Sa, Sha, Sha, Ha, Ra. We have 3 sounds of Sa, Sha, Sha. So if this is Dantasa, our tongue touches our teeth to pronounce this one, Sa. Our tongue touches our Murdha to pronounce the next Sa, Sha, Sha. Our tongue touches our Talu to pronounce this Sa, Sha, Sha. So like we have Sa, Sha, Sha. Dantasa, Talavya Sa and Murdhanya Sha. So these are sha. So all these sha and ha and ra. For 5 letters, we have little difference. So for this, if you are having any of these letters within the word or next to the word, so like how to understand, like you have special letters. These are two different words. And what is the letter? So L, E, T, T, E, R, S. These are individual letters. So if Anuswara is coming within the word special, maybe after pay you have Anuswara and then special. So special may, if you have Anuswara within the letter, then what will come? So if within the word comes ya, la, va, so it will be changed into ya, la, va. But for rest means sa, sha, sa, ha, ra. For these 5 letters, if within the word it comes, then the va anunasik will come. Like you have samshayam. This is the one word, samshayam. Above the sa you have anuswara. After anuswara you have sha. Sha is the special letter, right? So after anuswara you have a special letter sha. That's why we say samshayam. Anuswara sound will be converted into va anunasik. We say samshayam. We don't say sanshayam or samshayam. Samshayam. Va anunasika will come after in the place of anuswara, where anuswara is followed by these five special letters within the word. What if it comes up in the end of the word? Like you have special letters. Special, you have one anuswara here on la, and then in the next letter you have some special letters, like these 5 special letters, sa, sha, sha, ha, ra. If this is the condition, then all the anuswara sound will be like ma, makar. So there is no doubt. Like you have so many examples from Bhagavad Gita. So it is always makar. You don't need to use your mind, nothing. You just have to say makar. Like you have samshayam and then samsar. Let's say maybe this is the example, samshayam, samsar. After samshayam, anuswara you have in the next word. In the beginning you have sa. Sa is a special letter. So it should be like va, but no. Va, this will come if this is in one word, but it is in separate words. So we don't need to say va, but instead of va, we will say only ma. Samshayam, sansar. Samshayam, samsar. Samshayam, samsar. So this is the special letter. Like see some examples. Ye tu dharmyamritamidam yathoktam paryupasate. Ye tu dharmyamritamidam. After anuswara, you have ya. So now after anuswara, you have ya. So in the place of anuswara, which letter will come? Ya anunasik. You can see ya anunasik will come. And it will become yetu dharmya mritamidam yathoktam paryupasate. Instead of yetu dharmya mritamidam, but midam, it will become midam, because after anuswara in the next word you have ya. Similarly, tadottama vidam lokan, tadottama vidam anuswara, after anuswara you have lokan. So after anuswara, if you have lokan, then the la anunasika will come. Here it is little mistake, sorry. This shouldn't be va anunasik, but la anunasik. Tadottama vidan lokan, anuswara sound will be converted into la. And then you have Shraddhavan Lavate Jnanam, Shraddhavan Anunasika and Lavate. So this is Shraddhavan Lavate Jnanam, right? So yes, because after Anuswara you have La. So La Anunasika will come here. Yes. So these are the examples. Now we have this. This is called Visarga. Okay. So Visarga is, the sound of Visarga is h, little h. So you have the symbol in the Roman, it's like below the h, you have this dot, this is called h. For Visarga also you need vowel plus consonant, consonant plus vowel. On vowel or on consonant you cannot put Visarga. Both the things are required. When one vowel and one consonant comes together, then you can put visarga. And the sound will be like kah, ha, ha. So if you have ka and visarga, vowel a and you have visarga, then it will become kah. So, and if you have bada a, dirgha a with the this ka kakar means consonant, then it will become kah. Similarly, if you have ka, e and visarga, then it will become kihi. Hi sound will come in the end. If you have ai, kai and visarga, then it will become kaihi. Hi sound again will come in the end. If you have ku or visarga, then kuhu. If you have ku and visarga, kuhu. Ku sound will come in the end. If you have ke, it will become he. He sound will come. Kaihi. Hi sound will again come. Koho and kauhu. So these are the visarga sound. Similarly, you have to say ka, ka, ki, ku. Similarly, just to add her sound. Ha, ha, he. Now for this akar, small a. If you have a consonant plus a small a, it should be like kaha. According to Sanskrit Vyakaran, this is correct. Kaha only will come. But for specific places like Maharashtra, we say kaha. Ha, we just stress the akar. Ha, kaha, naraha, like that. But only for the state of Maharashtra, not for all the places, because in other places and as well as in Sanskrit Vyakaran, we say kaha only. If you have a small a along with the consonant and you have visarga along with that, then it will become kaha. Only for Maharashtra, it can be like kaha also. So they have two variations. We will see some words after putting visarga in the words, how it becomes kaha, like kaha, kaha. So like we have samshaya. The word is samshaya and we put visarga, it becomes samshayaha or samshayaha in Maharashtra. We have word pandava. To add, after adding visarga, it will become pandavaha. We have word mati. After adding visarga, it will become matihi. We are having Lakshmi plus visarga, it will become Lakshmihi. Kuru plus visarga, it will become Kuruhu. Vadhu plus visarga, it will become Vadhuhu. Hare plus visarga, it will become Harehe. Dharmai plus visarga becomes Dharmaihi. Guru plus visarga, Guroho. Gau plus visarga, Gauhu. So like that, it will change. Let's see some examples and also some exceptions of visarga. So not exactly exceptions, but these are some specific rules when we are chanting Gita shlokas or any other text which belongs to Vedic text and etc. We have to follow these rules. So if you have visarga, every time you have to say ha ha ha. But in case if visarga is followed by ka or kha, ka or kha, so jivva mulya sound will come in the place of visarga. What is jivva mulya? Jivva mulya is similar to the kha. So it is not kha, it is similar to the kha. If we want to say like what is the cow say or what is the bird say, we say chung chung chung. We just give some symbols. So similarly for jivva mulya, we are having the symbol in our Gita book. If you see, every time if after visarga there is ka or kha, we are always writing kh or kha in the bracket. So that means in the place of visarga ha, you have to say kha. So maitraha karuna evacha. You have to say maitrah karuna evacha. Maitrah. Why maitrah? Because after visarga you have ka. So it will become maitrah karuna evacha. Similarly, the second rule is if after visarga you have pa and fa. First we had ka and kha. Now it is pa and pa. Then upadmaniya sound will come in the place of visarga. How? Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam. It is tatah padam tat parimargitavyam. But after tatah padam tatah, we have pa. Pa is a or pha. Any of these letters will come after visarga. So the visarga sound will be like pha. th in the bracket. It is already written in your books. Tataf padantat parimargitavyam. You have to say tataf. Now, how to pronounce this Jivva Muli and Upadmaniya kha and pha? So just exhale forcefully. Get your stomach inside and then produce the sound of ka and pha. It will become k or p like this. So maitah karuna evacha tatah padantat parimargitavyam. Like this we have to say. So these are two rules for Jivvamuli and Upadmaniya. If you have after Visarga you have ka or kha, then the Jivvamuli sound will come. If after Visarga you have pa or pha, then Upadmaniya sound will come. This is clear. Now, if after Visarga you have sa, sha, sha, any of these sa, three variations we have, any of the sa will come after Visarga, then the Visarga will be converted into the same sha. Like you have santushtas satatam, santushtaha satatam yogi, santushtaha satatam yogi, santushtaha Visarga, and then next word starts with sa, santushtaha satatam. After Visarga, sa is coming. So what will happen? Visarga sound will be converted into the same sa. So this sa will be repeated into 2 times, and this Visarga sound will be removed completely. It will become santushta half sa and then satatam. Santushta satatam yogi. It was santushtaha satatam yogi. It becomes santushta satatam yogi. Similarly, yo madbhaktaha same priyaha, yo madbhaktaha same priyaha. Visarga is followed by sa, so sa will come here and it will become yo madbhaktas same priyaha, yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Urdhva moola madhashakham, urdhva moola madhashakhaha. Urdhva moola madha and then shakham. Madha, shakham. Now after madha we have sha. So sha will be repeated into 2 times and repeated 2 times, and this Visarga sound will be removed. It will become urdhva moola madhashakham 2 times sha. No Visarga. We don't say urdhva moola madha shakham, but we say madhashakham. Not madha shakham, but madhashakham. Similarly, manashasthani indriyani manaha. Visarga, after that you have Murdhanya Sha. Visarga is followed by Murdhanya Sha. So after Visarga you have Murdhanya Sha, so Murdhanya Sha will come in the place of Visarga and Visarga sound will be removed. It will become manashasthani indriyani instead of manahashasthani indriyani. But we'll say manashasthani indriyani, not manaha, but manash. So if after Visarga you have Sha, Sa, Sa, then the Visarga sound will be converted into the same sha. If after Visarga you have ka or kha, then the Jivva Mulya sound will come. Maitrah karuna evacha. If after Visarga you have pa or pa, then the Upadmani sound will come after Visarga, like tataf, not after, but in the place of Visarga. So tataf padantat parimargitavyam. So one is Jivva Mulya, Upadmani, and then Sasha Sha. 3 rules are there for the Visarga. And for rest we have ha sound. Okay. Now the Visarga exception. One more thing. If you have exception means where you don't need to use these previous rules. So every time if after Visarga you have Jivva Mulya, ka or kha sound, then we have to say Jivva Mulya, tat maitrah karuna evacha. Now here what happens, when you have Visarga, after Visarga you have Sha. Sha means Kshatriya wala Sha. Kshatriya wala Sha is made up of Ka and Sha. Ka and Sha. So after Visarga you have Sha. So after Visarga indirectly what you have Ka. Ka and Sha. This is combined letter Sha, so Ka and Sha. So technically Visarga is followed by Ka. So what should be there? After Visarga, if it is Ka, then the sound will be like Ha, Ka, Jivva Mulya. But in this case, when Ka is coming, but as a combined letter of Sha. So Tejaha, Shama, Sha. Sha is followed by Ha, Visarga. So the Visarga sound will not be converted into Ka or Jivva Mulya. It will be like as it is. Tejaha, Shama, Dhiti, Shaucham, Tejaha, Shama. We don't put anything in the bracket. We don't say anything because Shama, Sha is combined letter and it is made up of ka and sha, but still we are not changing the visarga sound into khakar or the jivva mulya because the ka is combined with the sha and then it makes kshatriya wala sha, so we don't need to change the sound of visarga. So that is one thing. Now one another example. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna evacha. Maitrah visarga is followed by ka. We have changed the sound of maitrah. Kha. Jivva mulya. Maitrah karuna evacha. Nirmamo nirahankaras. Nirahankara visarga is followed by sa. So we are changing the sound of visarga into sa. Nirahankaras. Samadukha sukha. Shami. Now here visarga is followed by ksha. Kshatriya wala ksha. We are not changing the sound of visarga. We are just saying samadukha sukha shami, no sukhas or something. So that is the visarga exception. If visarga is followed by ksha, then the visarga sound will not change. It will be as it is, like ha. Some examples and rules of aghat. What is the aghat? So whenever we read Bhagavad Gita, sometimes we have some ups and downs, like we have to give some pause or we have to stress some letters. So like you have yadyadacharati shrestha. Now if we are giving proper stress or aghat, it will be like yadyadacharati shrestha. If we are not putting stress, it will become yadyadacharati shrestha. Yadyadacharati shrestha. So it will become more graceful when you are putting aghat properly. So how to put aghat? So aghat will come when you have sanyukta akshar, combined letter or conjunct letter, or joda akshar in Marathi. So what is this combined letter, joda akshar? Like it is one thing, just synonyms. These are synonyms of this thing. So you have joda akshar or combined letter or conjunct letter. What is this? So when two consonants, not vowel, please note this thing, not vowel, but two consonants are combined together, means coming together and makes one word, that means it is called joda akshar or combined letter or conjunct letter or sanyukta akshar. Like where we have yadya, yadya. Now ya, after ya you have dya. Dya is combined letter. How? Because dya is made up of the and ya. The is vyanjan, consonant. Ya is also consonant. The and ya, and we have one vowel because vowel is always required for the pronunciation. As I told, it is vyanjan is not independent. It is dependent on vowel sound. So the and ya, this is called combined letter. Now whenever combined letter comes, so the previous letter, whatever letter comes before combined letter, we have to put a stress on that letter. So in here yadya, after ya you have dya, so put a stress on ya. Now how to put a stress? So first you have to see what is the combination. So this is the combination of the and ya. Now first element is the, second element is ya. First element, you take first element and repeat 2 times. So let's say it is the, so now you have to repeat 2 times the. It is called dvitva. After ya, you have to add one more da, because after ya you have combined letter and the first element of combined letter is the. So da will be repeated 2 times and it will become yadya, not yadya. Yadya, not yadya. Da will be repeated 2 times. Yadya. Similarly, acharati shrestha, acharati shrestha. Here, acharati, after ti, you have shra. Shra is combined letter. It is made up of sha and ra, 2 elements. First element is sha. Now sha will be repeated 2 times so that we can put a stress on ti. Acharati shrestha, not acharati shrestha, but acharati shrestha. It will become acharati shrestha, acharati shrestha. This is called putting aghat or giving stress. Similarly, guna pravriddha vishaya pravalaha. If we are not putting stress, it will become Guna pravriddha vrishaya pravalaha. If we are putting stress, it will become guna pravriddha vishaya pravalaha. You can see the difference. So guna pra. Now we have guna pravriddha. Pra is combined letter because it is made up of two vyanjana consonant pa and ra. Pa and ra. First element of this combination is pa. Pa will be repeated 2 times so that we can put a stress on ra. It will become guna pravriddha. Pa will be added here. So guna half pa will be added here. It will become guna pravriddha. It was guna pravriddha. 1 p was there. Now 2 p's are there. Guna pravriddha vishaya pravalaha. Why? Because after na you have pra. Pra is combined letter. Now we have ashwatham prahuravyayam. See, prahu ravyayam. After ravya, vya is there. Va and ya. Combined letter. The two elements are va and ya. Both are consonants. First letter is va. So va will be repeated 2 times. One va you have to add after ra. So it will become prahu ravyayam. Rav half va. Prahu ravyayam. Right? So ashguna pravriddha vishaya pravalaha ashwatham prahuravyayam. Ravyayam half va 2 times. These are the aghat rules. Now some exceptions we will see. So in aghat also, when 2 consonants are together, you have to put aghat. Now what if 3 consonants are together? Then like kurvan siddhi mavapsyasi, after mavap you have pa, syasi, so and ya. 3 consonants are together. Pa is consonant, sa is consonant, ya is consonant. Mavapsyasi. 3 consonants are together. Then we don't need to put a stress on previous letter because it comes naturally. Already you have three consonants together. Simultaneously you have to pronounce. So it will come automatically. Kurvan siddhi mavapsyasi. You don't need to put stress. Similarly, you have yasman no dvijate. Now same consonants are together. We said 2 consonants are together, so you need to put a stress. What if 2 consonants, both the consonants are same? Like yasman no, after yasma no, 2 times na is coming. Na plus na. So now 2 na are coming together. So what will happen? So then also you don't need to put a stress because it will come naturally. Yasman no dvijate loko, 2 na together, combined letter, but still you don't need to put a stress on ma. Yasman no dvijate loko. So first is 3 consonants are together, you don't need to put a stress. If both the consonants are same, then also you don't need to put a stress. When in the combined element, first letter is either ra or ha. Ra and ha. So we have combined letter and the first element of combined letter will be repeated 2 times, we said. But if the combined letter is in the first element of combined letter is ra or ha, then this repetition will not be there. We don't need to repeat it. We just need to say as it is. We don't need to put stress at all. Like harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi. Harsha marsha. After ha, sha, ra and sha. This is combined letter. But we don't need to repeat this first element of this combined letter 2 times. We don't say harsha. We don't need to put a stress because ra is coming after ha. So in the combined letter, the first letter is ha. Ra. We don't need to put a stress. We say harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi. We don't need to say harsha. Similarly, na hya sanyasta sankalpo. After na we have hya sanyasta. Na hya sanyasta. After na you have hya. Here is combined letter ha and ya. Both are consonant, but first letter is ha. We don't say hya sanyasta. We don't repeat hakar 2 times. We say na hya sanyasta. We don't need to put stress. So what are the 3 conditions for not putting stress? 1, you have 3 consonants together. When the same consonants, 2 same consonants are together, or when the combined letter is made up of ra and ha. Like first letter of combination is ra or ha. So in these conditions, you don't need to put stress. Dhanyavada. So now for these rules, sometimes we think how to remember all these rules. So this is your first level. In first level, we find little difficulty. It is not possible to remember all the rules in one grammar class. So we will have multiple grammar class next time also we will have. So we will again and again repeat this thing, and we already have sent one PDF, grammar PDF to your groups. So you can just read that grammar rules again and again. It will come automatically. You don't need to put so much stress on your mind, or you don't think like if you are not able to understand these grammar rules, then you will not be able to read Bhagavad Gita or chant, or even you can become Gita Vrati, Gita Praveen without knowing these grammar rules. So why I'm telling this, because some people just become very conscious about grammar rules. If they are not understanding each small rule, they become like how to now remember the shlokas. So it's not like that. Knowing grammar is different thing, and remembering Gita, memorizing Gita is different thing. So we have some Gita. Even I personally, when I was in 2017, I was 17 years old something, and then I just memorized entire Gita. And that time I was not aware with any grammar rule. I just memorized. So it is possible to know to just memorize shlokas without grammar rules.
Yes, thank you, Kavita Ji Didi, for this wonderful session. As you rightly mentioned, the Sanskrita grammar is vast, but you made that thing really very succinct, and those that are applicable to Gita chanting as per the Vedic methodology. Thank you so much. And we are getting some queries in the chat box as well. We will get to that soon. Now, just a quick announcement for those who might have missed the announcement in the beginning. As you know, the celebration of the Gita Jayanti is being marked by Gita Parivar with a special Divine Mahotsava from November 15th to December 31st. Arambhotsava was held yesterday with a complete Gita Parayana, and this will continue. And also we can do organize some events within our area by conducting a Gita Parayana, Shobha Yatra, quiz related to Gita in our geographical area. And we can register that event on the Gita Parivar's online portal, gitajayanti.com. So also you can plan on being part of the Gita Parivar's online Gita Parayanas as well. Now it is time for question and answer. Our respected Kavita Ji Didi will answer your queries. Please, you can turn on your video if possible and raise the hand. Our technostar Rashmi Agarwal Ji Didi will tell us about our turn. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Shri Priya Ji Didi. Jai Shri Krishna. Yes, Didi.
दीदी शायद मीटिंग में है कहीं, तो अभी ज्वाइन नहीं हो पा रही है, बीच
Oh.
लेफ्ट किया उन्होंने थोड़ी देर के
Oh, okay. Maybe some technical problem might be there,
maybe.
right? Yeah. Yes. Until then, there were some queries related to the chat and everything. I know it can be disturbing when we are in the session and people are sending these notifications and some reactions and everything. I understand. So there are different ways to actually mute those notifications, whether you are using the Zoom app on your mobile or on your desktop application. Okay, so you can go to the notification center. When you click on your where our face is, right, that our profile icon, there is a settings, and in that activity notification center you can mute the notifications. So that is how we can do it. Okay. Yeah. Yes, and also if there is not some of the messages not related to the questions during the session, try to avoid putting the messages in the chat box. So Shri Priya Didi and all our sadhakas, Kavita Ji Didi will be joining us soon. Shri Priya Didi, please, you can unmute and ask the question, and we will try to are you? Yes. Yeah, we have sent unmute.
Jai Shri
Yes.
Krishna.
Yes, Jai Shri
Thank
Krishna. Didi. Yeah.
Shall I ask now?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Didi, I want to ask that when the ma anuswara comes, the ma sound comes.
Yeah, ma sound. as Didi Kavita ji Didi was explaining, right? The default, the default sound for the Anuswara is M only. Okay, so let us say that the Anuswara is followed by the letter. Especially we get the doubt when we have that Sakara, Shakara or Shakara. Okay, the dental Sa at the palatal Sha and the Shatkonvala, the cerebral Sha. So if those sounds come in the next word, not in the same word, then we use the M, default M sound. If those letters, Sakara, Shakara and Shakara, they are coming within a word, right? Kaunsa Chanura Mardanam, right? Kaunsa. So that it is coming within the same word. Then we use the nasal ver sound. If it is in the next word, not in the same word, then we use the default M sound, Didi. Yeah.
Okay, so any of this they come in next word, then it is ma.
Ma, default ma sound. If it is within the same word, then we use the nasal ver sound, which is called Sanunasik, and that is the sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. So.
Yes, Shruti Didi, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah. Shruti Didi, please go ahead.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi. Yeah.
Didi, मुझे सिर्फ I just wanted to ask, when is the Hindi class for the same?
Oh, okay. Actually, Hindi class, Didi, it happens, I think today is at
11 a.m. Yes.
11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 a.m. You can, same day. Today.
Okay.
Yeah, today 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you can
Thank
join
you.
that. Sure. Yeah, thank you. Nikita Tiwari.
Naitika Didi, yes.
Naitika Didi,
Unmute
sorry.
yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jai Shri Krishna. You can unmute yourself. Jai Shri Krishna, Didi. Yes.
Didi, I didn't understood that. Like, I will show you when.
हाँ.
बैक कैमरा कैसे करूँ?
आप हिंदी में भी पूछ सकते हैं, मुझे समझ में आता है. You can ask. Yeah.
बैक कैमरा तो मेरे को भी आइडिया नहीं.
हाँ. So any.
Didi, like, it's K plus A plus M. Like, didn't understand this.
So any particular shloka you're referring to, Didi? You
No,
can
Didi.
mention this. Oh, you have written it down, huh? Okay, K plus. Okay, K, the consonants, right? They are actually the half sounds. So they cannot be, said independently. If it has to come with a vowel. So if you're just going to say the consonant, they are not independent characters. If it doesn't have a help of a vowel, so it's always K plus A. K, half K, and then A has to come with it to say Ka. Otherwise, it becomes Ka. Okay, so it's K, Ka, G, G, like that. Consonants are all, they always need the help of a vowel to do the, the sound pronunciation. So K plus A is Ka. Okay. And then what was the next one that you had mentioned?
That sound of Anuswar changes according to the last letter of each group.
Each group, correct. So what happens is, for example, the Shri Priya Didi has also asked the same question, right? When to use the default M sound and when it becomes a M and things like that, right? So especially the Sakara, dental Sa, palatal Sha, and then the retroflex Sha. Okay, Shatkon Vala Sha, the Shiva Vala Sha, and then the Sara Vala Sa, right? So you will notice, where the tongue is going, Sa. Then it becomes a dental Sa, because my tip of the tongue is touching the back of the teeth, right? And palatal is the Ch, like that, right? Sh. So it is touching the upper palate. And Sha, we roll the tongue up and touch the top of the thing. So if these letters are coming in the next word, okay, then you use the default Ma sound. If it is coming within a word, okay, so the Anuswara is there. Soon after that, one of these letters come, right? Then we use the nasal vo sound. Kaunsa, Kaunsa. Chanura, we don't say Kamsa, we say Kaunsa, right? So like that, okay. And then, if the letter is, the followed by the letter Ya or Va, okay, then we use the nasal Va sound and nasal Ya sound, then the labhate, when you the Shraddha Vallabhate, so then we use the nasal L sound, okay. So it depends on which letter is coming after that Anuswara. Okay, there are, it is given in our L1 grammar PDF that we would have received from our Technostar, either Bhayaji or Didiji. at the very end of that grammar PDF, you will see these pronunciation rules, the Anuswara and pronunciation rules. And we will also check with Kavita Ji Didi the slide that she used today, right? Whether it can be shared in the respective groups. Okay. Did that answer your question, Naitika Ji Didi?
Yes, Nivedita Didi.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
I don't know grammar words.
Oh, okay. What do you mean by you don't know the grammar words? I know the Sanskrita grammar is huge, it's vast. There's so many. So all we need to know is the ones that are applicable to our Gita recitation, right? So is there any particular question that you want to know the answer for?
Meaning?
Meaning, right? I just want to know if you have any specific question, Nivedita Ji Didi. Like for example, Didi Ji, Naitika Ji asked about the Anuswar sound, and then how to pronounce a particular letter. Is there any question like that? As Kavita Didi said, right? So you don't have to know the all the grammar rules. If you can focus on your trainer, right? The trainer Didi or Bhaiya will be teaching you, and you can focus on that and learn to pronounce properly. That is also fine. And if you want to know when to do this ma, wa, or long sound, short sound, and all those things that are very important. Okay. If you have any particular question like that, I will answer that question.
But I know also I know consonants and vowel also.
Oh, okay. If you know that, that is more than enough. That's a good foundation for this level, Nivedita Didi. Yeah. As we go, as we start attending more and more classes, our grammar knowledge will also increase. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Happy chanting. Jai Shri Krishna. Yes.
Jai Shri.
Jai Shri Krishna. Seema Ji Didi. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Seema Didi, unmute yourself.
Unmute Didi. Yeah. Unmute. Yes.
Again, I am saying. Okay. Done.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
You can hear me. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. No, I want to know that rule of ra, that harsha, marsha, bhayo, dve, gair. Where on does that ra come?
Okay. The harsha, right? The word itself. So the ha followed by half ra. So that is part of the letter itself. Of the word itself. Okay, ha followed by half ra, and then the shakara. Sometimes harsha. Then the other question that you asked, harsha, marsha, bhayo, dve, gair. Mukto yassacha me priyaha. So that is what coming, right? There, the visarga is being replaced by the half ra sound. So that is because of the sandhi that is happening. The harsha, marsha, bhayo, dve, gaihi plus mukto. Those come together. Then there is that visarga being replaced by half ra. Okay. That is because of a visarga sandhi that is happening, which we will be learning. Tell me.
Is it because of that I, he?
Correct. I, he. And then there is that the following letter, depending on the following letter, it will take that half ra sound. That is because of what we call as a visarga sandhi, Didi. Sandhi, which we will be learning either in the third level or the second level of the grammar class. So
it's coming mukto. Next sound is mukto.
So yes, such a me priyaha. Correct.
Yes, but
correct. That is a good question. So what happens is there is another visarga pronunciation rules. When the visarga, the double dot, right, or H with a dot underneath, as per the transliteration, which is followed by the letter sakara, dental sa, or the palatal sha, or the retroflex sha. Then that visarga gets replaced by that half sound. So half sa. So we don't say aha, we say s, sh, sh. Okay. So yeah, so that is the another
visarga is coming because of that visarga sandhi.
Visarga sandhi, correct.
Mayar pita mano buddhir. So
Mayar
buddhi.
Buddhir. There buddhir is again because of visarga sandhi. Mayar pita mano buddhir yo madbhakta same priyaha. Yeah, buddhir, buddhihi plus yo. So that becomes, when the sandhi happens, then the visarga sandhi is making that half ra to come.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So in some places it is because
of bhayo, dve, gair.
There the visarga is replaced by the half ra because of a sandhi happening. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay,
I know
madam.
there are in some places it is a Visarga Sandhi. It is some places it is because of the letter that is following the Visarga, like Sakara, Shakara, Shakara. So where we replace that, for example, Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi, right? So when we do the Shanti, we don't say Shantihi 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 3 times. Shantish. Why say Shantish? Because the Visarga is followed by the letter Sha, right? So that we replace that Visarga with a Sh sound, half Sha sound. That is how it happens. Okay.
Rashmi Didi?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So, what is Visarga again? The chaps with
Visarga, yeah, that's a good question, Kashvi Didi. So Visarga is basically, if you're looking at the Hindi script, which is Devanagari script, is very much obviously Hindi inherited that script from Sanskrita language, right? So if you're looking at that, there is a double dot. So that is the Visarga. And if you're looking at the transliterated Roman script, then there is an H with a dot underneath. That is what we call it as a Visarga. Okay, the Visarga usually takes the sound of the vowel it is following. For example, it is Arjunaha, right? Aha, Arjunihi, Hritihi. It takes the sound of Vadhu, right? So Vadhu. Observe, it is taking the sound of the vowel following. Yeah, and then some of the times the Visarga, how we pronounce it, is dependent on the sound or the akshara that is following the Visarga. Okay, so that is what I know. If you are looking at the script to understand what is a Visarga, then look for this double dot in the Devanagari script, and or in the transliterated script, this is H with a dot underneath. Did that clarify your question, Kashvi Didi? Okay, yes. Happy chanting. Yeah.
Karnika Didi?
Yes, Karnika Didi. Jai Shri Krishna. Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Please go ahead.
My question is, why do we need to learn grammar?
Yeah, very good question, Didi. Yes, because we are actually focusing on learning the chanting, right? So why we have to know is, so let us say that when we pronounce the letter, right? In Sanskrita or in any language, right? For example, in English, take it. When we say walking, does it sound right? When you say, we are supposed to say walking, W-A-L-K. So there is a L. If I don't know the pronunciation rule, I will say walking. It's wrong, correct? Similarly, in Sanskrit also, there are some short sound, long sound. There is a Mahaprana, Alpa Prana, and all these things. If we don't say that thing, for example, Partha, that is one of the names of Arjuna. If we say Partha, then it is not at all the Partha. The Partha is different. Atha and Atha, both are different because the Thakara, Mahaprana has a different meaning. Alpa Prana has a different meaning. It changes the meaning of the word itself, right? And along with that, in Gita Parivar, we are learning the shloka as per the Vedic methodology. Okay, if we just plainly say that Vasudeva Sutam Devam, so we say Sutam only. But here we say Sutam Devam. Why? We are using the Vedic way of saying the shloka. So that is why we need little bit of grammar points. Okay, so not the entire Samskrita grammar is a vast field. We need like a couple of years to master that. So that is what we need. We need a basic thing so that we are pronouncing the words properly. Otherwise, the meaning itself changes. Yeah, that is why.
Thank you.
I like the tilak that you have put very nice.
Maitra Didi?
Yeah. So Maitra Didi, Jai Shri Krishna. Go ahead.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yeah.
I just missed when the session was going on what is Agata, and I want to know how it is represented because I follow the English version of the script. So
sure, Didi. Yeah. So Aghat is nothing but stress, Didi. Okay, the Aghat is indicated by the double pink lines on top of a letter. Okay, so when that happens is, for example, Vruddha, Buddhi, right? So Buddhi, right? So then if we just plainly say Buddhi, then we are not getting that stress. So whenever there is a combination of consonants, either two or more, so what will happen in that joint consonant, the very first consonant will be taken, half of that sound will be taken with the previous Bud, then Dhi, Buddhi. Okay, so and then we say sometimes, for example, Anna, right? The Nakara is happening twice. So by default, we are going to take that half na as the Aghata on Anna, right? So that is by naturally we are going to say when let's say that there is a word vibhinna or something like that. So we are not going to give that pink lines in the script because by default, naturally you are going to say that. So that is what we call as natural aghata. And you will see the aghata sign when swara or it is coming on, the aghata always comes on a vowel, the previous vowel. So buddhi, u, right? The u is a vowel, buddhi. Okay, so shraddhaval, shraddha, right? Shraddha. So shrad, so half da will come with shrad, and then dha. The rest of it will go with the dha. So there you are feeling that stress, shraddha, right? So that is what we mean by the aghata, or in plain English, it is stress, and indicated by the double pink lines on top of a swara in the script.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
Radhika Didi,
Yeah. Radhika
unmute
Didi.
yourself, please.
Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Didi,
हाँ.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
My question is that in why we say cows instead of cons?
Counts, yes. So very good question related to that Anuswara pronunciation rule, right? So what is happening? The counts are, right? K-A-M-S-A, right? How it is written? M with a dot underneath. So M with a dot underneath, what it stands for? Stands for Anuswara in the translated text, right? Or in Roman script. So what is happening? The Anuswara is followed by the letter Sa in the same word, right? Kaunsa. So if it is in the next word, then we would say kamsa only. But it is not two separate words. It's the same word, right? So if the Anuswara, which is indicated either by the dot on top of it, if you're looking at the Sanskrita script, or if M with a dot underneath, if you're looking at the transliterated text. So it is, if it is followed by the letter Sakara, dental Sa, or the palatal Sha, Shivavala Sha, or the retroflex Sha, Shatkonvala Sha, in the same word, you get the nasal vowel sound. Kaunsa, kaunsa. Yeah. If it is in the next word, we use the default ma sound only for the Anuswara. Yeah. Did that answer your question? Yes. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
CSN Bhaiya,
Yes.
unmute yourself.
Yes.
Namaste, Didi.
Jai Shri
It's
Krishna.
yes, wonderful session. My doubt is,
Yeah.
you said no aghata necessary, but there is a same letter is there. Yasman no. Okay. But yasman no next followed by dvijate. Da
Correct.
and va. Then why no aghata and yan? Na. Yasman no dvijate.
Dvijate. Yeah. So actually, the Bhayaji, so it is it's between the two words, right? Yasman no dvijate, right? So no. Okay. On that, half the will come with this because it is between the words. Okay. It will happen, and then no is long sound. Half the will go with it, but it will be soft aghata or saumya aghata we call. Okay. So there is an aghata. So it will. But we have to give it. But when we give it, it will not be as impactful as when it is coming on a short sound. Here, yasman no dvijate, no dvijate, right? So it will come very softly. So we may not feel it when we are saying, but we have to give that aghata there, Bhayaji. Yes, the aghata will come. Yeah, it is not. It should be coming because the dvi being a joint consonant, it will have a aghata no. That is a very good point that you raised. But it will be saumya. Whenever aghata comes on a long sound, it will be soft aghata. It may not be as impactful as that. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you.
Vijay Lakshmi Didi, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah.
Jai Shri Krishna ji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I have the same doubt.
Yeah.
Mrityu Sausara Sagarat. Like that, we have to pronounce Urdhvan Shamshayaha or Saushayaha.
Saushayaha. Saushayaha. Yeah.
That is the only doubt. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So because the same reason, the Anuswara is followed by the letter Shakara in the same word. So that is the reason. And any other questions, please? Yeah, actually, the Kavita Didi, who conducted this session so beautifully, she couldn't join for the question and answer session because of some technical issue on her end. So Kavita ji Didi, we really thank you for explaining everything so wonderfully and giving that assurance that we can definitely learn to chant the thing. Oh yeah, Balu Ramamurthy Bhayaji, you have raised a hand.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, if possible, please turn on
Unmute
the.
yourself here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Balu Ram.
Namaste, Didi. A quick question. When you said this grammar rules, are there these rules are followed differently in different parts of the country, or are there different sets of grammar rules in Sanskrit? For example, when you said the Kamsa, Kamsa, etc. Even great acharyas in different parts of the world, like Chinmaya Mission, etc., they are following intonation and the rules differently. They say Kamsa only instead of Kamsa. So are there different set of grammar rules, or they practice differently in different parts of the country?
It is not like a different set for different parts of the world or for different parts of the region, Bhayaji. As I mentioned, Gita Parivar, in Gita Parivar, we are using the Vedic way of reciting the Gita shlokas. Okay, so if you listen to one of the Vedic chanting like a Sukta, Purusha Sukta, Shri Sukta, and all these things, and the Vedas, Rig Veda, and all these Veda chanting, right? So there we are using that way of pronouncing the shlokas. Okay, so that is where that Anuswara or the Visarga, all these things, we are saying it differently depending on these are set rules. But if you are doing the Vedic way of chanting, but if we, as you mentioned in Chinmaya Mission or any other chanting of Gita Shloka, if you just look at it as is, right, we are not using this different way of saying nasal wa and all these things. We say Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa, like that only. We don't say Kamsa and all these things, right? So since we are using a Vedic way of chanting, we are using these things. The plain chanting, any shloka that we are going to recite, then we don't have to follow this. But it is the same across the Samskrita language. It's not different.
Even that Shanti, same thing. No? Because many people say Shanti, Shanti.
Correct. Yes. If you
so,
follow
but the Vedic
that,
way is Shanti.
Only the last Shanti will say Shanti, because after that there is nothing. Yeah. So that is the
excellent class. Thank you so much. It was very
thank
good.
You. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, we owe it to our respected Kavita Varmaji Didi for explaining so wonderfully. Unfortunately, because of some technical issue, she couldn't attend. Next session, she will be with us, and you can ask any further questions. And hope I was able to answer your questions. And so, if you have any question, right? Any further question or any doubts, please ask. I'll try to answer your query. Okay, looks like there are no other questions. And about the PDF that Kavita Varmaji Didi was using for this session, right? We will check with her, and if that PDF is available, that will be shared by your TechStar in your respective groups. Otherwise, we have this grammar L1 grammar PDF that you already have with you. That would be you can also.
In YouTube they can see now.
In YouTube also, yeah. Sometimes they might want to keep a copy to refer to it, Didi. So that is why I'm mentioning that. That's all, Rashmi Didi. So Rashmi Didi, so I think is it okay? We will check with the Kavita Varma Didi later, and yeah. Until then, you can refer to the L1 grammar PDF that is sent in your groups, okay? And then, as some of you know, like 11 o'clock, there is a Hindi session. The same session, but it will be in Hindi, so you can attend that session as well. Yeah. Now, before we complete, I would like to just take a quick minute to thank our techno star of the day, Srimati Rashmi Agarwal ji Didi. Thank you, Didi, for coordinating the entire session so beautifully, and also thanking our entire technical team and all the Gita devotees who attended today's session. Let us continue our Gita sadhana and attend these sessions to enrich our spiritual knowledge. May the Gita be our life guide. Let us thank Bhagavan Shri Krishna, without whose blessings this session wouldn't have been possible. So let us all do the prayer. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Prachapriyam Dharma Samsthapakam Veeram Krishnau Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnau Vande Jagadgurum. Yes. Now let us all chant Hanuman Chalisa and seek the blessings of Lord.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा गानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र औ ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीनी बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही समबाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बल बीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।